What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing MGK's new album, Mainstream Sellout. He did confirm the album track list and he also posted the official album art for the song. So we're going to dive into all this and I'll break it down. But before we do start, make sure to check out my second channel, Complex 2. Link to that is in the description down below. I am going to start uploading over there again very soon. Also shout out to all channel members. And lastly, follow me over on Instagram at Complex Productions 999. Thank you guys for 2,000 followers over there. And follow me on Twitter at Complex Discuss. We're almost at 4,000 followers over there. But all this being said, we're just going to dive on into the video. Alright, so I want to start this off by kind of just giving some props to MGK for the way that he did reveal this track list. If you don't know, he kind of went out to like a red carpet or did this like kind of public showing or reveal where he just kind of took off different jackets, and every single time he did, it confirmed a different song on the album, and he wore the album track list in order. This is honestly some dedication for a really cool reveal for the track list, and we are going to dive into the track list. But first, I do want to just show that MGK did post this picture where it had the actual tracks themselves blurred out. I don't know why he did this, because obviously he revealed the track list in the same post, but just based off this little promotional art that MGK posted, you can only see the features on the album, but that doesn't really matter because there is a Genius, which link to this Genius is in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. But it does confirm that this album is going to be 16 tracks. We did pretty much know this already just because of the pre-save that MGK had up on Apple Music. We already knew that it was going to be 16 tracks for a while, but we do know that this album is pretty much going to be Born with Horns. The only difference with it really is just the album got changed a little bit. I think the reason he changed the album name was so it would fit a theme a little bit closer to Tickets to My Downfall rather than just the Born with Horns name. Now, I'm not sure entirely why he would do this, but it's not a huge deal. But breaking into this track list, the first track is Born with Horns. So even though the album name did get changed and MGK and Travis did get tattoos of the album name, this is still going to be a track on the album, and I don't know if there is a snippet to this or not. I didn't look that up specifically, but I'm thinking that this song might be a little more towards the lane of Paper Cuts. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking. But anyways, the first track is called Born with Horns. The second one is called God Save Me. The third one is Maybe, and this does have a feature by Bring Me the Horizon. And then track 4 is Drug Dealer featuring Lil Wayne. So there's two things I want to break in about this track specifically. So obviously this confirms that Wayne is on the album twice. We already know he was on one of the lead singles, A, which honestly that's a really good track in my opinion. But I'm hoping that this Drug Dealer song is going to be a more punk rock song, just to hear how Wayne sounds on this kind of production, or at least it's a more modern version of Wayne on a more punk pop type beat. But I do want to go ahead and just let you guys know that Drug Dealer Girl, this is actually an MGK leak featuring Iann. This is one of those Tickets to My Downfall throwaways that didn't end up on that album because they used nothing inside. Well, this might be the same song for the most part. Honestly, MGK's part might be exactly the same, and the only difference is Iann did get cut off of this song, but there is a leaked version of it. It's just a really rough mix of it, and it does have Iann and MGK on it. Iann's verse is super short, so maybe that's why it got cut off. It doesn't really matter because Iann's still on the album. But diving into number 5, it's an interlude, Wall of Fame featuring Pete Davidson. And then track 6 is the title track, Mainstream Sellout. Track 7 is Makeup Sex with MGK and Black Bear. So we will be getting another Black Bear feature, which this does not surprise me at all after the success of the last song that they had on Tickets to My Downfall. Track 8 is obviously Emo Girl with Willow. This is one of the previous lead singles to the project. Track 9 is 5150. Track 10 is Paper Cuts extended version. Now, this does answer the question to why Paper Cuts was not just already on the album. I guess there's going to be a different mix, or it's going to be longer, or something's going to be different with it, which is honestly a really dope idea and way to kind of just refigure the song into the album. And then track 11 is World War IV. This kind of goes off of World War III on Tickets to My Downfall. And then obviously track 12 is one of the singles, A, with MGK and Wayne. And then track 13 is the new song that Iann's on, which is Fake Love Don't Last. Iann even tweeted out some lyrics. Iann and MGK both did. MGK tweeted out Fake Love, and then Iann retweeted it by saying Don't Last. So obviously Iann's going to be on this album. It's really cool and kind of weird that Iann and MGK keep working working with each other. Obviously, they released Sick and Tired right before, or right during quarantine, actually, during 2020. That was on I'm Gone. So MGK was on that Iann project, and then we saw Iann featured on Tickets to My Downfall, and then MGK was featured on Iann's second studio album, On to Better Things, earlier this year, and now Iann's being featured on MGK's new album. So it's kind of crazy that almost every single song they have together is being released, or that they keep putting each other on each other's projects, but I'm not going to complain because I think they're a really good duo. And then track 14 is Die in California featuring Gunna and Thug. This is honestly one of my most anticipated songs. I think that this has potential to be one of the best songs on the album. And then track 15 is Sid and Nancy. And then lastly, the end track or the outro is Twin Flames. So those are all 16 tracks that are going to be on this album. And that's basically everything kind of looking into this. Let me know if you guys are excited for the project or not. I'm really excited for it. I'm personally really excited for the other Wayne song. I want to hear what they're going to do with Drug Dealer. I also want to hear how Iann in the MGK song is going to sound. And then obviously this Thug and Gunna song sounds like it could be promising. And then even the Paper Cuts extended version sounds really cool. I'm honestly excited for this whole album. So definitely let me know if you guys are in the comments down below. And with all this being said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Wavy.